Hello and welcome to another lesson of My Math World. I am your teacher, Stephen Jackson. This evening's lesson is a continuation of what we started in lesson 3 when we started talking about complex fractions. And what we're going to do, we're going to step it up a notch and we're going to take and look what happens when the complex fraction involves a sum or a difference over another sum and difference. So let's get started with this ugly problem. Remember, you are responsible for one problem, one slice, and one operation. And in Stephen's world, a difference means we're going to take one part and subtract another part. And so for your first slice, I want you to take your marker and mark around the top portion. During this episode, we're going to focus on how to make that slice even more comfortable for you to deal with. As we can tell, we have a positive fraction. We're taking a part and dividing it into 5 equal parts, like 5 sandwiches, and taking 2 of those sandwiches. We have another part, dividing it into 2 parts. So for the first step, we want to take 2/5, and I let my students do it vertically because I think it's better to go up and down. Now, what we need to do, taking something that's divided into 5 parts and subtracting something divided into 2 parts, again, it's like dealing with apples and oranges. You can't mix apples and oranges. So what we do, we're going to come over here and we're going to find a number that 2 can go into and 5 can go into. What number can you think of right now that 2 and 5 can go into? That's right, 10. So if we put 10, and we put 10, there's a couple different ways to look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Up here, what we can do is ask ourselves, how many slices of 5 can we take out of 10? Well, we got 5 and 5. That's 2 slices. So we put our little 2 here, and then once we take a slice out of something, the only other operation we can do is multiply. So 2 times 2 is 4/10. Now over here, what we can do is, instead of taking a slice, we can go ahead, for those of you who are really good at multiplying, which I know there is, 1 times 10, 10 times 1, is just the 10. And then now you can take 10 and see how many slices of 2 you can take out of 10. That's right, that's 5. So that's going to be a 5 right here. Now we can go ahead and put our common denominator, and we're going to take 4 and we're going to take away 5. Uh-oh. It's kind of like going and buying 4 burgers from your favorite burger shop and having 5 people. So somebody's going to be left out in the cold. But thankfully, in My Math World, there's something that we can do with that. When we take 4 and we actually need 5, how many burgers do we need? That's right, we need 1. And so we go ahead and put a 1 here. And because we need 1 burger, we need to make sure that's a negative. So that's -1/10. And so, ladies and gentlemen, for this part of our problem, for the first slice, what we put in the top part is -1/10. And our next lesson, what we'll do, we'll focus on the next slice. But until next time, I want you to like me on Facebook. I want you to follow me on Twitter. I want you to go to my YouTube channel, OV.59, and send in those ugly problems which is keeping you up from your goals and dreams. Because until next time, remember this: your goals and your dreams, your ugly problems, means my job.